What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do my 10,000 steps today. Saturday morning, downtown Detroit. Y'all see the Rensen behind me? You know, that is a iconic Detroit landmark. And GM has been in there for quite a while, and they're moving. The Hudson site that's north of me here on Woodward. There's a building next to the Hudson Tower that they're going to be moving in, so they're going to be leaving the Rensen. Well, there was wonderment on what was going to be the fate of the Rensen, like what would happen to it. And there were rumors swirling for months and months about it being torn down, which that's something that every Detroiter hated, the idea of that, okay? Now, what's going to happen is they're going to keep it, but they're going to demo two of the towers. So that direction is the Detroit River. So the two towers that face the Detroit River, they're going to be demolished, and they're going to do some outdoor shopping and dining over there. I mean, honestly, when they showed what the mock-up photos looked like, I wasn't really that happy about it, but I'm learning to be okay with it, because the alternative was to lose the Rensen altogether, and that just is unacceptable. Like, really, losing the Rensen altogether is unacceptable. So I'm sure every Detroiter would rather we just lose the two back towers and the Rensen still exists than we lose it altogether. So if you're north and you're looking here towards downtown, the Rensen is still going to look the same. You're not going to be able to tell, what is that? Why are they playing some whack-ass random fucking music? Let me get away from here. How obnoxious to have these speakers out here blasting this whack-ass music. I hope I don't get copyright claim for this garbage? Because I certainly don't want this nonsense. Let me get copyright claim for something that I actually like, not this nonsense. But anyway, if you're north and you're coming this direction, the downtown Detroit skyline is going to look the way it always has. It's only going to look different. It's only going to look kind of funny to you if you're approaching it from a different angle. But that's what's going to happen with that. So that's your bit of an update what's happening here in Detroit, man. The city is on the upswing. It's a lot of stuff happening. We're on a few different lists for best place to visit in 2025. What a time to be alive if you're a Detroiter, man, because we never were on no list like that. So we never thought we ever would be. But now here we are. Let's get into the topic. I didn't talk to y'all enough about my city. I can go on about my city forever. I'm sure y'all know that. But let's get into the topic, which is people, women in particular, saying that 30 is the new 20. No, 30 is not the new 20. 30 is 30. It ain't the new anything. And these women that are trying to claim that it is are delusional, okay? You got the miles of a 30-year-old on you. You got the miles of a 30-year-old on you, for better or for worse. You know, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds have had different life experiences. They've done different things up to this point, or done more or less of things up to this point. And trying to convince yourself that at 30, you're going to still be out here competing with these 20-year-olds is just crazy. But I don't think it's all women that believe this. I think it's just a certain niche of women. And it's usually these women that are 30 and kind of don't want to accept the fact that they've hit the wall. You know, telling women that they've hit the wall it's a battle. Women do not want to hear that they've hit the wall. No woman. Some are more accepting of it than others, but women generally don't want to hear that 30 is the wall. But, you know, I mean, that kind of is. Now, you have some special examples of post-wall, they still looked amazing, or they managed to stave off the wall. Like, remember when Vivica Fox was with 50 Cent? She was 38. she looked amazing. So technically she was 8 years past the wall, but you couldn't freaking tell. So Vivica, just excellent genetics. I mean, you know, I know she didn't kind of fell off a bit now. You know, we ain't gonna clown her for that or whatever. I mean, age catches up to everybody. So not talking about how she looks now. If you talk about then, like, you could tell she had excellent genetics, and that's how she was able to still look so amazing. 38. She was 38 and she still looked like she could have been out there talking about competing with them 20-something-year-olds. You know, I mean, it would have been crazy still, but she, at least looks wise, could make a case for it. Talking about 30 is the new 20. These women that I'm seeing that are talking about it though, nah, man, they look every bit of 30 and some even more. So talking about 30 is the new 20 when you look in 35 is wild, man. I don't know where this stuff is coming from. Have you guys seen any of this? Some of the stuff that I be talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, because y'all be didn't experience it yourselves. I think the reason why a lot of y'all mess with me, man, is because I say a lot of the stuff that y'all be thinking, but don't want to say. You know, you could come to me and you can get these thoughts out. You know, many of you, because you've expressed it to me in the comment section, it be different stuff that I say you're in total agreement with. You just got somebody around you that, you know, kind of stifles you a little bit. You don't feel quite too comfortable expressing your opinion. That's okay. I get it. You know, I think once upon a time I may have been like that, but I long since shaken that off. But that's okay. If you got to come to me to get your thoughts off, I'm fine with it. Come on here. You always gonna be welcome. So 30, for the record, 30 is not the new 20. It never has been the new 20. It never will be the new 20. If you're 30, you're 30. You can't compete with 20-year-olds, nor should you try to. I think the only type of women that are talking about 30 is the new 20, because I don't believe that women categorically believe this. Not by a long shot. It is not categorically all women. It's them women that have been for the streets, that are realizing that they aging out and they don't want to retire. All right, they don't want to retire. They still want to be for the streets. So they trying to convince themselves and you that, oh no, I'm still just as good. I mean, you know, nobody's saying that you're not good or that you're bad in particular or whatever, but if you're trying to convince people that you're on par at 30, you're on par with a 20-year-old. No, because the thing is, when they were 20, do you think they would have entertained the nonsense of some 30-year-old telling them that they're on par with them? Of course not. So when they were 20, it wasn't true then, and now that they're 30, suddenly it is. Now they want that claim. This is a claim that they would have rejected and did reject back when they were 20. Now at 30, oh yeah, that's how it is. 30 is a new 20. Nonsense, I tell you. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave it there, man. I'm gonna be looking for them comments. Let me get back out here to stepping. I'm hearing some more music coming from somewhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video before that music end up getting me popped. Holla at y'all later. Peace.